Hello, everyone. I decided to build an island bar today. I wanted to redo this lot for quite a while, and I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do with it. So here we are. I finally figured out kind of what I wanted to do, and decided on the rest of it as I went along. So, first, I do want to mention I have started yet another process of getting a dental implant done. I had a crown break last week and we couldn't save it. So now I have a new, what they call dental flipper. So I have pretty much a couple of fake teeth. And so I might talk funny. I'm going to try to enunciate really well. But if you noticed, I sound a little different, probably for the next couple of videos. That's why. So I'm going to try though, okay? I hope that I can get used to this pretty quick, but because I'll be wearing it for a few months. But believe it or not, I sound better with it in than I do without it. So, it is what it is. So anyway, I also want to point out that I slowed this build down quite a bit. It didn't take me long to do because there's stuff here, but there's not anything crazy detailed. It's an open bar. There's stuff here. It's just, I didn't have to really decorate walls. I didn't have to put up artwork. So, yeah, it's a simple but still very usable build. Now, I also want to say I have been playing around with the tool mod, and I wanted to put this into a save file where I created this really cool area, and you will see it later. So I think mentally I didn't want to put a whole bunch in here because I put a whole bunch out into the world I was putting it into. But unfortunately, I had to uninstall the tool mod and didn't think about it and saved the game file I was putting it into, or I had put it into, and I lost all of the changes I made with the tool mod. I probably put 10 hours worth of work into this save file, and I forgot to back it up. I have a backed up version, but I probably put in another 8 hours of gameplay, and I just don't think it's worth me going back and redoing the gameplay for. So, kind of sad, but I'm happy I did get a screenshot so you can kind of see what I did and how cool it looked. I might go back and redo it, but the save file is this one that I am kind of working on as a base save file that I want to be able to copy into other things. So I'm very sure I'm going to be taking the tool mod out again, saving one of those and ruining everything. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, I might go in once I get to the point where I'm ready to make it kind of my starter file and redo everything at that point and back it up so that I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, it's sad. It really is. But it's what it is. I know, I really wish we had World Editor. I think the world's nice, but being able to add more to it is also really nice. So, alright. But anyway, we'll get back into this build. And As you can see, I wanted to create a circular bar. I'm obsessed with these, and I'm really debating about breaking down and getting the Journey to Pet 2 pack because they have like a circular type bar. I guess you could call it that. But in the meantime, I will make my own. All right, so you can see here, I'm kind of just playing around with seating. Lots of seating space at the bar. I did put in the dance floor, a DJ booth. That little building over at the end was originally going to be a bathroom. However, I decided to just put in the island living, like outdoor bathroom instead. So that'll come later and that will disappear, or the building will disappear. So I wanted this to kind of have, a good community type vibe to it. Lots of tables, lots of seating. I did leave quite a bit of space at what I'm going to call the front of the bar. So it's not where the bathroom is, or the bathroom would have been, but the other side. There is a little bit of space there. And now I'm really happy I did that because now I can add the couple of things into this lot that I originally put on the side. But I also wanted it to be very like communal, where, cozy seating, stuff like that. Again, preparing for the new pack is part of this. Also, I don't know, I was never a huge fan of this bar. I know it was supposed to be a very rundown, kind of, it's been here forever kind of bar. And that's fine. But I always thought we could use this lot so much better, at least as a bar lot. Though I have debated about building another like beach bar. If you haven't checked out that build, I did that a few months ago. And I built a bar on the beach. So I also was thinking with this one is ambiance, lots of candles. I did add in a little bit of lighting. I was not trying to keep this island living, at all, as you can tell. But I also wanted to stay a little true to, where it's located. So I did keep with a lot of island living things. So other than that, I haven't played in this, so I haven't play tested it, but I didn't see anything that would be an issue either, so should be all good. The only issue you might have is if you don't have like the new party pack. I threw in a couple of things from that, but not too much. So it wasn't a big deal, but you can see here I changed the bathroom out, put it here in the corner. It is still on the lot, so when you place it, it should place right there for you and be beautiful. And then here is where I'm kind of looking and going, okay, this still looks kind of like I need more. I need more. So added in the torches for lighting and kind of just went from there. And, my usual, let's add in some lights. And also, as usual, I did not do things correctly for these lights, but it was an easy fix. So I added in these, fun string lights. I can't remember what they're called. I am also on pain medication right now, so bear with me on that. But I just thought this added a little more to the build. Kind of created openings where, you would feel like you can walk in from anywhere. Not necessarily, interrupting diners, that type of thing. And I know I'm putting real world things into The Sims, but, that's just the way I think. It's that interior designer in me that's, throwing a fit. Right, so here, just landscaping, kind of figuring out what I want here. There's these really cool debug trees that have lights on them. So I put those in, and I think that kind of helped create that kind of fun, fun vacation vibe. Because really, most of the time, I consider Sulani a vacation world for my own gameplay. Now, that being said, I am moving a sim here eventually, and that's part of the reason I decided to do this bar. I've done a couple of other lots already here that I've uploaded to that save file, but I was like, I really need to do this bar. So, but most of the time it's because I consider this a vacation world, so I wanted a fun spot to go kind of hang out while you're on vacation. And I think I pulled it off. Let me know what you think in the comments, because I'm pretty happy with it. As I said, I'll probably be adding like a fire pit to the front. I didn't have that because I actually put it to the side. But it really, I think that would be the only thing I'd add myself at this point, because everything else wasn't that big of a deal. At least when it comes to the usability of the build. But yeah, I think this turned out really good. We are almost done. I'm just doing some finishing up with lighting and some other fun things, and just, going from there. I think this will be a fun little hangout spot. Hopefully it works well with the new expansion pack, and I hope you guys like it. All right, so here is what the build looks like when I played with the tool mod in my save, and you can see why I'm kind of sad. I think it looked really cool. I added quite a bit to it, but it still looks good on its own. So this is the only picture I'm going to give you, because really there's not a whole lot to it that you couldn't see in the speed build. But I do hope you liked it. So let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys next Friday for the next build, which should be a townhome build. All right, bye now.